All full up. Can't carry any more. Impossible. I can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. Someone decided this depiction of Christ's death needed a little sprucing up. It's amazing how the beliefs of disparate cultures can become intertwined over time. Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
¿Escuchó eso?
I don't hear anything.
Exacto. Debe estar cerca.
She?
La emperatriz jaguar. En cuanto aparece, los demás animales se callan. No hay necesidad de atraer su atención, ¿verdad?
Right. Shouldn't we be quiet too, then? "18th of December, 1604. I've neglected this journal for far too long. We've worked hard to build the mission. Every day more people arrive. Native villagers seeking conversion, soldiers tired of war, others whose faith has been tested by the long, dangerous journey through the jungle, all lured by Lopez's gospel of purity through labor. We work from sunrise to sunset, and then Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he now calls himself, spends his evening preaching the mission's purpose, to test the chosen one. He's calmed considerably, and if he believes something pursues him still, he keeps it to himself. Tomorrow we begin to build a library, where the box will safely rest until it is ready to be found by the chosen one." Did you say someone's missing?
Sí, Isabela. Otro miembro del estudio de campo. La fui a ver después de los primeros temblores esta mañana, pero su tienda estaba vacía.
Deberías preguntarle a Manu. Seguro le dijo dónde encontrar el dorado.
Esto es serio. Nosotros tuvimos una pelea anoche. Una terrible.
Lo siento, Guillermo, no me di cuenta. Por favor, continúe.
You had a fight. I don't mean to pry, but...
No hay problema. Hemos sido muy buenos amigos durante casi un año, y creo que a ambos nos gustaría que hubiera algo más, pero ninguno de los dos abordó el tema. Isa y Sara a menudo no se llevan bien. Lo siento, Sara, pero es verdad. Porque Sara insiste en que su equipo tenga los pies en la tierra, mientras que Isa tiene una pasión por los cuentos folclóricos de los templos ocultos. Muchas veces me quedo atrapado en medio.
Those stories always come from somewhere. Even if most of it is made up, there'll be some kernel of truth to it.
Ese es el punto de vista de Isa también. De todos modos, hay un anciano ciego que vive aquí llamado Manu. Sabe muchas de esa clase de historias. La convenció de que hay una cripta secreta escondida por aquí, y anoche me pidió que la buscara. Me negué, y volvimos a las peleas de siempre. Terminó con ella llamándome cobarde, y yo llamándola tonta.
So she ran off.
Sí, como ella dijo, a probar que los incrédulos están equivocados. Esta mañana oí rumores de que ella destrozó el cementerio anoche. Ahí fue cuando empecé a buscarla. Cuando la encontré desaparecida, sin que nadie supiera nada, empecé a preocuparme. ¿Y si fue a buscar la cripta y pasó algo? Nunca me lo perdonaría.
All right. You stay here, so if there's news or she comes back, you'll know about it. I'll go looking for Isabella, starting with the cemetery.
¿Haría eso?
To be honest, I'm as curious about that crypt as she is.
Estás exagerando. Ya me hizo perder mucho tiempo, Guillermo.
All full up. Can't carry anymore. Space for that. All full up. Can't carry anymore. All full up. Can't carry anymore. Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there.
trabajo duro es bueno para el alma. La secta ha logrado sostener esta misión con trabajo duro a lo largo de 400 años. Ángel de la Cruz y Truilo Serrano llegaron aquí.
Tenga cuidado si va al cementerio, señorita. Ahí vive una bruja y le gusta convertir a las personas en ranas.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
Una mujer hizo enojar a la bruja y luego la bruja la desapareció.
No sé cómo explicarlo, pero ¿ha notado que aquí uno percibe el mundo de una manera muy diferente? Como que basta con atravesar una puerta o subir unos escalones para sentir como que uno llegó al cielo. Aquí parece que hubiera una conexión tangible entre esta vida y la otra. Tal vez ya
Su arco es impresionante. ¿Es cazadora? A la misión le serviría mucho una cazadora. Tenemos una invasión de lobos desde antes del terremoto. No puedo quitarles los ojos de encima a estos niños ni por un segundo. Nada más hace unos días vi a este en el camino corriendo detrás de un lobo. ¿Puede creerlo? Dijo que solo quería jugar. Como si los lobos dieran la patita y jugaran a traer palos.
¡Qué niños tan llenos de energía! Necesito descansar un poco. No le cuente a las hermanas. Ciertos días me vendrían bien unos tragos. Pero la misión no permite el alcohol. Así que tengo que conformarme con los pocos momentos de tranquilidad que logro encontrar.
This document describes...
Y si me disculpa...
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
a secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then...
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez. And under his wings we may seek refuge. Under his wings. And under his wings you may seek refuge.
These notes were written by the founder of the Center. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
A heron and an eclipse. 25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles. guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces. This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century. The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us. December 16th, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. "This is where we were meant to be," he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. "We will spread the true word of God from this small mission," he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. "We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box." John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns. darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 36. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well. Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Y me llaman bruja. Imagínese.
I'm sorry?
Soy herbolaria. Es una rama poco reconocida de la ciencia médica. Y la abuela de ese niño era una saurí andante. Vaya las cosas que la gente ignora y están delante de sus narices.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Suenas como Isa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
Una chica inteligente, buena investigadora y sin miedo a admitir que hay cosas que no sabe. Ella es la que rompió la cruz. ¡Al escalarla! No sé qué tenía en la cabeza. Intenté detenerla, pero ella estaba muy molesta por algo. Molesta y llena de dolor al mismo tiempo.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
No lo sé. Después de que la cruz se rompió, ella huyó. Pero no vi en qué dirección. Por el estado en que se encontraba, sabía que no debía interferir. Lo siento.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
Sí, pero primero tenemos que quitar a esos niños del camino. No es seguro que estén corriendo mientras trabajamos. Ese ciego embaucador les llenó la cabeza con historias de tesoros. ¿Creen que quiero robárselos?
I'll talk to them.
Oiga, váyase de aquí. Es nuestro tesoro.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No nos iremos hasta encontrarlo. Dormiremos aquí si es necesario.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, ya le dijimos, no se llevará nuestro tesoro. Manu dijo que si lo encontramos podremos quedárnoslo.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
¿Conoce a las hermanas? Podría delatarnos.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
¡Ay! No diremos nada. Puede ayudarnos. Si encuentra el tesoro, lo dividiremos.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu nos dijo que teníamos que resolver un acertijo para encontrar el tesoro.
¿Es buena con los acertijos?
I'm an expert. Let's hear it.
Quiero que te lleves mis suministros. Me alimento cuando el cielo llora.
Si me enfermo, un pueblo muere.
¿Quién soy? ¿Ya descifró el acertijo?
All full up. Can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen.
Alguien dijo una vez que si realmente quieres apreciar una ciudad, debes visitar los cementerios. No sé por qué, todos son idénticos. Quizá hay unos un poco más ordenados, con filas mejor dispuestas, y hay otros como este, que se ve más natural y sin planificar.
December 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction. There was something strange about his behavior. I attributed it to the long journey through the jungle. That night, however, he admitted what had been bothering him. They followed me, he whispered. The others. He walked off. I spent that sleepless night worrying about his deviations toward madness.
Es como si cada pocos años Dios lanzara un desastre en nuestra dirección.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nada que no se arregle con tiempo y materiales suficientes. Lástima que uno no siempre tenga lo que quiere.
¿Vino a la misión en busca de salvación o de sus secretos?
I'm not sure. A little of both, maybe.
Esperar a que la vida se desarrolle delante de ti es un lujo de los jóvenes. Antes era así. Me dejaba llevar.
Is that how you came here?
De cierto modo. ¿Me permite darle un consejo? Tome una decisión. No se limite a aceptar lo que le toque. No me entrometo más. ¿Le gustaría comerciar algo? Un placer hacer negocios con usted, señorita.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. This document outlines the goals and works of the mission of St. John. In addition to their individual spiritual goals and their outreach programs, the people here are clearly passionate about contributing to the nearby communities. Education, literacy, healthcare, even donating a portion of the food they raise. All full up. Can't carry anymore. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. can't carry anymore. Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Discúlpeme.
Debe hacer algo para alejar a los niños de aquí.
Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen.
There's a whole mural under here. Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere. When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this. Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads. Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Walk while you have the light.
I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost.
Looks like the light activated something.
Laura! Are you all right? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
These people look like they were tortured.
I don't think this was just a crypt. I'll get it. Have to push the crossbar.
Laura, is that what I think it is?
The stations of the cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. They're carrying him. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. They're lifting him.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion.
She's wiping his face, I think.
Sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect. Jesus, nailed to the cross. Think he's taking up the cross.
This is disgusting.
He's carrying the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
But are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Let's do this.
Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure.
Strange, there are only 7 stations.
Maybe it's on the pamphlet.
He's carrying the cross. She's wiping his face, I think. He's carrying the cross. They're carrying him. They're lifting him. She's wiping his face, I think. She's wiping his face, I think.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. Have to use the light beam to follow the stake. They're carrying him.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion. Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
This is disgusting.
They're carrying him. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was. That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Let's do this.
He's carrying the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. Have to push that bar. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. think he's taking up the
Looks
cross.
like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies. Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the back.
They're lifting him.
Ugh, this is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was. That inscription. Do not fear those who are alive, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. It's causing that trouble. Jesus, nailed to the cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies?
This is a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the back. Disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around. That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul.
Don't let Lopez get in your head. It's caused enough trouble already.
What the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses.
The box of Isha. Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
Amaru!
Stop!
Let him go! Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? In pursuit of what?
Lara, go!
Stop him!
Running past just now? Yeah. Think we should call him? Hell no. If there's